Glock 19, Sig P320. Let's do a shootout. Welcome back, my friends. John from the channel. Let's do a little shoot off. Glock 19, Sig P320. Which one's better? Glock 19. Sig P320. Both these guns will run, so let's go to the table and take a look. Alright, let's take a look at this Sig P320 and Glock 19, compare them. The first biggest comparison I notice is the trigger. It's clear. Look at the Glock trigger. You have to, before it all, everything you got to take up. And then it goes, and then you reset. That's a lot of movement. Now look at this Sig P320. You take it up and there you hit a wall and then it goes right off. Reset. So I think that would be a big advantage, is the Sig trigger over the Glock. This Glock is mine, so I'm not biased by any means. And this is a buddy of mine's at the range today. Alright, let's do some shooting and look at them. They're both, comparable in size. The Sig's a little bit wider than the Glock. The Sig does come with 3-dot sights. I put Trijicon night sights on this. Overall, the feel is pretty good. My biggest issue with the Glock is the grip. I cannot get my finger wrapped up in there. I still shoot it well, but I'd like to maybe either get these taken off. But you're looking at spending money on this Glock. I've got basically $650 into this, and this goes for around, right around $550. And this has a very good grip. It feels a lot like a 1911 grip. So, okay, let's take a closer look at the grip. As you can see, with the Sig, I can get a good, firm, tight grip. Compared to the Glock, these finger grooves, I don't care for them. I'm going to have to change that. It works good for me, but I'm looking at dollar for dollar what you're going to get for the best gun. As far as mag change, I did add these Vickers tactical mag plates, so it's easier to grab. So that's something, another $20 I added to this gun. I can still change my mags without changing my grip, which that's a good thing for Glock, because this is a Gen 4. It's got the larger mag release. You're looking at the Sig now. You still keep your grip and still function your mag release. It sticks out pretty good too. But this has the cutaway for your magazine, which I really like. You don't have to change these mags. Both of these you can shoot with the Glock. You can run the Glock 17 mags with a grip right, or X grip, like so. You can do that. For this one, you can get the 17 round mag also. But with the Glock, you can get the 33 round mags working here also. I'm not sure what Sig offers. This frame here is a modular frame. You can change calibers. The gun is considered, the inner workings is part of the serial number as the gun. So you can change your lowers, You can change your calibers, 45 ACP, 357 Sig, 10 millimeter, and then this is a 9. So another thing is Picatinny rail there. You have just a smaller one here on the Glock. I've never used anything on it, but think about getting a gun light. I like the grip better on this. I really like my Glock. I've run a lot through here. I've run over 5,000 rounds through this thing last year, and it runs flawless. Sig has really got my attention with this P320. So let's do some shooting now. Definitely shoot the Glock better. Must be used to that trigger or something, I'm not sure. But they're addicting, no. Alright, let's this is a Gen 4 19. What it comes with is a nice plastic case with some back straps and whatnot and some instructions. It comes with three mags, 3 15-round mags. With the Sig, it only comes with 2 mags, 2 15-round mags, and a paddle holster, which would work fine for a carry holster until you figured out exactly what you wanted, how you wanted to carry it. So that's your bonus. I think this is a good advantage for all the newbie carriers, or if you want to shoot IPDA matches. My buddy shoots one, and he uses this one for his matches. So it's, you know, pretty simple holster. I'd say it's about, you know, $25, $30 holster. So bargain wise, I think they're both the same, but coming out of the gate, you have a holster, which is a big advantage for all the new people that have problems buying holsters. Trust me, you can spend a lot of money on holsters. So, alright, that's another advantage. You know, mags, they're about the same price as a holster, so they're coming out the gate pretty strong with this Sig P320. I still like my Glock, but I'm leaning hard towards this unit. I do like my Glock though, so wow, tough. Okay. Here's an update on the Glock. I did some work, undercut the trigger, put a little notch in the trigger guard. I can get a much better purchase on the handgun itself. Take a closer look. Pretty simple thing to do, but on the average person, they'd have to pay to have that done. Eventually I'm going to take these lugs off and re-stimple this. I'm going to learn how to stimple it, do it myself. I do a lot of do-it-yourself stuff. So there's the latest update. So as you're thinking about buying either the Sig or the Glock, if you know, the Sig is a great gun for the money. I'm voting for the Glock, but not by dollars. I shot this so much, it runs well for me. So there you have it. You know, I'll give you a thumbs up for the Sig, and I like the Glock. But if I was to do it again and I didn't have a Glock, I would probably buy a Sig for the money. You know, out of the box, everything's there. Alright, sorry Glock fanboys, but Sig makes a good gun. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching.